Hey, Orson, is this your paper here under the sofa? It's stuck. What is this thing? Warning. Do not remove this tag under penalty of law. Penal Code 7756, so-and-so. Gee, it's against the law to remove it.
Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Cheyenne, Loving Warrior for Christ. And I just wanted to make this video to talk about the New World Order and the Mark of the Beast. A lot of people don't believe that the New World Order is going to happen, and it's kind of funny that they ask for proof, and it's all over the internet, all over the news channels. I mean, it's right there in your face. There's people that like to argue about what they think the Mark of the Beast is, but there's a scripture in the Bible that plainly explains what the Mark of the Beast is, and I'll read it to you. Revelations 13:16 through 18. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, see, it has something to do with buying and selling. And it's obvious when you read the scripture. You know, you cannot buy or sell unless you have the mark. And so it must be a visible mark that people can see or scan in order for you to make your purchases. And also, if you do some research, a barcode has the number 666 in it. And when they implant in your body this RFID chip, it has a barcode in it. That barcode will have 666 in it. You may not see this barcode because you're not, it's going to be implanted in your body. You're not going to be able to see it, but it has that barcode in it. Do you know that WWW stands for 666, and that the Monster drink logo, that's 666, and the barcodes, they also have the number 666. Just do a little bit of research and you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, all of this is end-time Bible prophecy. The Bible told us that this was going to happen during the end times, and it is happening. And it's time for people to wake up and smell the coffee, because it's happening. This Jade Helm that they're having in a couple of months, I think in September, but some people say sooner than that, maybe in July. That's for a reason. Also you need to think about this. You know that when 9/11 happened, they were having drills during that day that 9/11 happened, the Twin Towers got hit? Research that. And then research the, the Aurora movie theater, whenever they had that shooting. That day they had also some kind of drills going on. And if you research even the Marathon bomb or whatever bombing that they had not too long ago, during that time they had drills going on. So it's funny that every time something bad was happening, they were having a drill. And I also just want to point this out. It's kind of bizarre that a plane could travel that long out of route and the air traffic people didn't even pick it up. I guarantee it. If I had a plane in my backyard, let's say I built one from scratch and I was so intelligent and I did that, and I got in it and started flying around in it, if I got close to anywhere that I guess they would call it like a hot spot, you guarantee it that they'll have me either shot out of the sky, or somehow they get me out of the sky, escort me out of the sky or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get to get that close to like any kind of buildings or anything like that, because they would be wondering what I'm doing. They'd be telling me to land the plane. So right there, people just need to think, some things are done on purpose. And a lot of people are like, well, why would they do something like that? It's simple. The way that the New World Order works is they cause a huge disaster, make it look like it's somebody else's fault, and then they give a solution for the problem. It's going to be one of the reasons why they're going to implant everybody with an RFID chip. It'll be for your safety. There won't be any more terroristic threats or any more terroristic acts or whatever, because everyone's seeing all this stuff happening all the time, and they'll be like, well, if it's going to make everything get peaceful, then I'm all for it. Let's get an implant, because then they know who's where and who's doing what, so there won't be any more bad things happening. And if they take all the weapons away, then there's no one that would have a weapon, so there won't be no more mass shootings and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm all for that. That's why they're doing it. They want people to think like that. And it's time for us to wake up and see that we're being manipulated, because we're being manipulated. Wake up, know what's going on, know that there's people that actually get paid to work for the government and cause problems in our society. Like for instance, like the shootings and stuff that we have. Those people that do those shootings, they have equipment that a normal person could never get their hands on. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of red flags that people should catch on to, but they don't. They don't catch on to it. And then like these riots and stuff, there's probably a lot of government workers in those riots causing chaos, and they get paid for it because that's what they're supposed to do. This world isn't what you think. Everyone's got a blindfold over their eyes because they can't see the truth. You need to do some research and find out, because things are not as they seem. And here soon you'll find out the hard way. And I hate to say it like that, but you will. You'll find out the hard way. Everything was not like you thought it was. So get ready, because something is about to happen. Something major is about to happen, because there would be no reason for them to have Jade Helm and all this. There's a lot of things that's going to happen during this time. I can't name it all off, but there's a lot of things. Like for instance, I'll give one example. They said that we had 500 days until climate chaos, and that 500 days ends like in September, I think 23rd. That was the ending time. But they're predicting that we'll have like a really major disaster, I guess. But I'm just saying what I saw on the news. We just need to be prepared and get ready, because I think something big is about to happen. If you did some research, you'd probably come to the same ideals that something is not right. I know that they're preparing for something. It could be like a meteor strike, it could be a major earthquake, it could be World War III, it could be martial law. And if it's martial law, just keep this in mind. That will lock in the president, and all of his executive orders will take effect. And not only that, but it'll lock President Obama into being president. You know how they said that he could be the last president, and the New World Order has a one world leader. Well, that could be how he becomes the world leader, because martial law locks him in. Well, I know we're living in the end times, and whatever you do, do not take the RFID chip in your hand, no matter if it's right, left, arm, whatever. Do not take an implant in your body, period, and do not take it in your forehead. Once you take this mark, you have sold your soul to Satan, and you will not be the same person as you was before. You will be totally different. You won't have any compassion for anyone. You'll be like a cold-hearted person. You could sit there and watch them kill your baby, and you wouldn't even cry about it. You just won't have any emotions like that. Like compassion type emotions. There's a lot of people that are already like that in this world. They don't have any compassion for others, but you won't have any compassion at all. Nothing will make you cry. You'll be a totally different person, and it'll change your DNA. And you don't want to do that, because once you change your DNA, you are no longer God's anymore. You belong to Satan. And once you get the RFID chip, there's no way that you can fix it. You have sold your soul to Satan, and you belong to him. It'd be better to have your head chopped off and die than to take that RFID chip. Because if you don't take the RFID chip and you die, or if you survive somehow without the chip, you will go to heaven and you'll be with Jesus for eternity. And you'll be in a place that's so beautiful and so wonderful that you're not going to want to miss out. Just watch the next two videos and you'll see what I'm talking about, that it's happening. The New World Order is fixing to start, and you'll see that people are already getting the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, which I can't be totally 100% for sure if that's the actual one that they're going to use for the mark of the beast, but it'll be something like that. It could be a tattoo on your skin or something, but anyways, it's going to be something like that. And whatever it is, no matter if tattoo, implant, anything that they want to put on your body, you tell them no. But anyways, God bless you all, and I love you, and y'all have a great day. And oh, I forgot to add this. Right now, they've been playing with this machine called CERN, C-E-R-N. Research that. And what they're trying to do is open portals to let extraterrestrials, come through. Which is really, they're trying to open hell's gates to let the demons and Satan out. And it will have hell on earth. And it's just kind of ironic that that's going on during this time too. So, I just thought I'd point that out. And you also got to keep in mind what the New World Order is about. Is for the Antichrist. And the Antichrist has a lot to do with Satan, of course. And then they're trying to let him out of the pits of hell. So, it's just weird, the timing with all of this. And I just thought I'd throw that in there so y'all can think about that. And do some research on CERN. Alright, I love you all. Alright, bye.
There's no doubt we're moving toward a global new world order, right? Eventually, we'll all be citizens not of individual countries, but just of planet Earth. There's already so much evidence pointing to that, and now there's this. Someone's just designed a new international flag of planet Earth. A 24-year-old Swedish design student came up with it as part of a college graduation project because he's pretty sick of national flags appearing in space missions. He contends that when they leave the planet, our astronauts stop representing countries and start representing all of us Earthlings. But if you look at any imagery of man landing on the moon, for example, you're bound to see American flags all over the place. So the Swedish design student made a flag for planet Earth to be used for all future space missions, moving us one step closer to living under one global world order. It'll be up to agencies like the UN Office for Space Affairs, NASA, or ESA to decide whether or not to make the flag official. The flag features a blue background, which represents water, essential to life on our planet. In the center of the flag, 7 white rings intersect to form a flower, which the designer says represents life on Earth. They're linked together to reflect how everything on our planet is directly connected, for better or worse. The new Earth flag comes as we Earthlings are trying to land on Mars, so the timing's perfect. Because we're human, so we're gonna wanna stick something into that virgin planet to leave our mark, right? That's how we roll. Just because we reach Mars doesn't mean we're all of a sudden gonna mature as a species and not feel the need to leave our mark everywhere. So we're gonna need a flag for planet Earth. Just like we're going to need a president for planet Earth, an official song for planet Earth, and a capital city for planet Earth. All of our politicians and billionaires are already working toward one global power structure. We all know this. And thanks to the internet and other technological advancements, we're already becoming a global community. So it's only a matter of time before the new world order comes to fruition and all the crap that's bound to come with that. But hey, at least we'll all be ready to be blind patriots of this brave new world with a flag all ready to wave. I'm the resident. Tonight, let's talk about that.
People who work here can be chipped to gain entry to the building and various services. I've just been chipped myself. It's not a painless process, but it doesn't last too long, not too difficult. Minor surgical procedure, which basically involves a little chip the size of, I suppose, of a grain of rice being inserted under your skin, and you can then go off and have it programmed and then do various things inside the building. Let's go and have a look. And here's Hannah Shawblood, who is in charge of this whole chipping operation in this building. Now, you've been chipped yourself. Where's your chip?
Yeah, I have a chip right here, which I use to access the entire office.
So let's see if we can get into this particular
This is
door.
how I do it.
Okay.
No
go
need
through.
for passcodes.
And we're in. So, what else can you use this for? Is it just for gaining entry to doors? Because that would seem a fairly simple thing.
Absolutely not. I mean, with this technology, I interact with all kinds of devices all around us. It can be normally my smartphone. I unlock my smartphone, my computer, I unlock my bike. All kinds of things that are now part of the greater connected Internet of Things.
But inside this building, you'll be able to do what else? What other thing will you be able to do?
Oh, I open the front door, I open various office rooms, I open the copy machine so that I can log into it.
So you can print just by putting your hand against the printer?
Exactly. So it's instead of having some clumsy device in my pocket, I just put my hand on the reader. If we help show people that this is really not that complicated, it's making our lives easier, I think people will actually welcome this tool to make their lives easier.
And is there a sort of wider philosophy behind it?
We are early adopters of this technology. We experiment with it, we learn it, how it works, because I think that there might be a day when the tax man or the big corporates will come to us and say, hey, try this chip, try this implant. And then we, the biohackers who understand this technology, we will be able to question their proposals.
Since last night's declaration of martial law, soldiers are moving in to secure key areas.
In response to UN presence in Minneapolis.
Last night I dreamt about how things were. And then I woke up here.